Your Honor, may I proceed?
Proceed.
Mr. Witness, please state your name and other circumstances.
Ako po si Edmond Andes Leosala. Nakatira po sa Unit 9F, El Jardín del Presidente 2, Quezon City, Sergeant Esguerra. Ako po ay empleyado ng ABS-CBN News, ABS-CBN Broadcasting Corporation. Ako po isang news cameraman.
Your Honors, we are offering the testimony of the witness, Edmond Lasalia, to prove the following material allegations found in the complaint, including the following.
This is under Article 7?
Yes, Your Honor, this is under Article 7, Your Honor.
Yeah. Proceed.
To identify and authenticate the video recordings he took on November 15, 2011, to prove that the November 15 Supreme Court TRO in favor of Gloria Macapagal Arroyo mandated that she fulfill 3 conditions before she can leave, to prove that respondent, through Midas Marquez, coordinated with GMA's lawyer to ensure that GMA can leave on November 15, 2011, to prove that respondent Corona, using his administrative powers as Supreme Court Chief Justice, extended office hours so that the TRO conditions can be fulfilled by GMA and thus allow GMA and the then first gentleman to leave. To prove that respondent Midas Marquez misled the public into believing that the TRO is effective when it is not. To prove that respondent distorted the effectivity of the TRO to make it effective even if GMA failed to comply with the conditions, and other related matters, Your Honor. May we proceed, Your Honor?
Proceed.
Mr. Witness, saan po kayo nagtatrabaho?
Sa ABS-CBN Broadcasting Corporation po.
Bilang ano po?
Bilang cameraman po ng news.
Kailan po kayo naging cameraman?
1994 pa po.
At hanggang ngayon po ay cameraman po rin po
Opo.
kayo. Ano po ang trabaho ng isang cameraman?
Nagko-cover po kami ng mga issues, mga news issues, mga iba't iba pong istorya ng buhay related po sa mga coverage po ng aming kumpanya.
At saan po ang inyong beat?
Ako po yung nakabit sa Justice Department, sa Department of Justice and Supreme Court po.
At noong buwan ng November 2011, saan po ang inyong beat?
Sa Department of Justice po.
Noong November 15, 2011, nasaan po kayo noon?
Sa Department of Justice po.
Sa Department of Justice lang po?
Apa.
Nasa Supreme Court din po ba kayo ng mga panahong iyon?
Once na meron pong storya po sa Supreme Court, tsaka lang na po kami pupunta.
At ano pong ginagawa niyo doon sa Supreme Court noong November 15, 2011?
Pag may storya po, nagpupunta po kami doon once may mga press con or interview. Pero after po noon, babalik na po kami doon sa Department of Justice.
Kayo po ay nandito dahil sa isang subpoena, tama po ba?
Opo.
At ayon po sa subpoena na binigay po sa inyong kumpanya, kayo po ay natasang magdala rin po ng 3 videos. Tama po ba ito?
Opo.
Nasaan po ang mga videos po na ito ngayon?
Pinadala na po dito po.
Ipapakita ko sa inyo ang unang video. May tagal ito na 23 minutes and 17 seconds.
Yes,
panuurin mo itong mabuti at sabihin mo sa amin kung ano relasyon ng video na ito sa video yung unang pinadala namin sa inyo.
We will object, Your Honor, with the...
What's the ground of the objection?
There is no showing. There is no basis. There is no showing that it was he who took it and that it was really taken on the day, as specifically mentioned and for the purpose, as enunciated by the witness.
Can you reform your question, please?
Actually, Your Honor, sige po. Kayo po, nasabi niyo po kanina na andun kayo no November 15, 2011. Ano po ang ginawa po ninyo doon?
Beg, Your Honor. Saan yun doon?
Bilang isang cameraman po.
The question doon. Saan po?
Let him answer.
Yun po yung regular beat po namin sa Department of Justice po. Kaya po kami nandun dahil po everyday po kaming may regular na coverage po doon. At kung ano po yung magiging issue, yun po yung kinukunan namin.
Nabanggit niyo po kanina na nasa Supreme Court din po kayo nung panahon ninyo. Ano pong ginagawa niyo doon sa Supreme Court?
Once na meron pong press con or mga nagpupunta po kami doon.
At noong November 15, 2011, meron po bang press con na nangyari po noon?
Meron po.
Sino po ang nag-press con?
Nagpa-press con po si Attorney Maidas Marquez. Nagbigay po siya ng statement.
At ano po ang ginawa niyo habang siya ay nagpe-press con?
Nag-set up po kami ng camera, tripod, and audio. At para po ma-cover namin, ma-on record po ang statement na pinahayag niya.
At nabanggit niyo kanina na kayo nagpadala ng video dito. Ito ho ba yung video na nakunan ninyo?
Yung pong video 1 po na pinadala namin.
So, Your Honor, may we now present the video that was described by the witness.
Why don't you show it to the witness first so that she can verify whether that is indeed the video that he was referring to?
Yes, Your Honor, we have the screen right here, Your Honor, and we
Alright.
have already coordinated with the court. Your Honor, for identification purposes, this video, previously marked as Exhibit Octuple T, described in the Senate subpoena as a video of the press conference of Supreme Court Maidas Marquez on November 15, 2011 at approximately 1:30 p.m. We request that the compact disc previously marked as Exhibit Octuple T be presented and the time period from 0 to 13 minutes be shown. Maybe can you please play to the Secretariat? Your Honor, may we ask the Secretariat to please put on.
Non-extendable period of 3 days, and an oral argument is being called to be held on November 22. That's next Tuesday at 2 p.m. The TRO is being issued with the following conditions: that a cash bond of 2 million should be paid, and both first gentleman and the former president are supposed to appoint their legal representative who should receive all processes, including subpoenas and other legal documents. And if they leave and they go to a place or to a country where there is a Philippine embassy or a Philippine consulate, they should either call or report in person just to inform our embassy or consulate that they are in the country, in that particular country. Okay. So that's the voting is 8-5. So the 5 dissenters are Justices Carpio, Mendoza, Sereno, Reyes, and Bernabe. We only have 13 justices who decided this order because 2 are on leave, namely Justices De Castro and Del Castillo.
As what?
Again, let me repeat the conditions set by the court for the issuance of the TRO: a bond in cash of 2 million pesos, the appointment of their legal representative here in the Philippines who could receive all their all legal processes, including subpoenas, and that they should report or inform our consular office or embassy in the place that they are going to, should they decide to
At
leave.
this juncture, Your Honor, with the indulgence of the Honorable Court, may we be informed as to the purpose of this video playing?
Consolidated. This case has been consolidated.
What is the question?
May we be informed as to the purpose, Your Honor, of
Well,
the playing?
the watch, that means that
Can we pause
circular
the video,
41
please?
can be applied to them.
Your Honor, as stated in our
Will you
offer,
kindly answer the question of the defense?
yes, Your Honor, as we stated in the offer, this video is being presented to show that the TRO on November 15, and this was taken, Your Honor, at around 1 to 2 p.m., the TRO was stated as being suspensive, meaning, Your Honor, that according to this press conference, Your Honor, Midas Marquez will state that GMA has to fulfill 3 conditions first before she can leave.
But this is,
Let the West,
may we make a counter statement, Your Honor?
yes.
This is allegedly a press conference held by by Attorney Marquez, Your Honor. We do not see any relevance or importance because the impeachment here is against the Chief Justice Corona, Your Honor. Whatever he may say
Well,
cannot be said to be binding upon the Supreme
I will
Court.
allow the witness to answer. Let the prosecutor develop their evidence, and we will see as we go along.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can we please play the video again?
No. Upon filing these conditions, or once they are able to comply with these conditions, then they can leave already. Well, consistent with the granting of TROs, no? They were able to show that they were entitled to the relief prayed for, and that is the TRO, and the continuance of their inclusion in the watch list order would probably work injustice to them. Of course, this is consistent with the constitutional presumption of innocence.
Will the court take full responsibility for it?
Tumakas saan?
Hindi na bumalik ang bypasser?
Well, there are remedies. No? Again, we might be speculating on that. No? But there are remedies available should it and that should happen.
Sir, when the court granted the TRO to Mr. Arroyo previously, there were no conditions. How come ngayon, sir, iba yung naging trato dun sa couple?
Well, of course, that case of Mr. Arroyo is different, no, from the case that is being heard by the court at this time. No? The factual circumstances are different. The reasons are different. No? In that particular case, the watch list order was merely based on an invitation from the Senate, no? Which eventually was withdrawn. Which eventually was withdrawn anyway. In this particular case, there are a number of cases, no, that the government is saying that they will be filing. So these are two different circumstances. That is not unusual, no? In TROs, in the granting of TROs, there is normally a bond, no, that is required of the parties.
Sir, considering that there is that condition for them to either report or call the consulate or the embassy, that also means that the court took into consideration government's argument that the offenses charged are non-bailable, carries the penalty of life imprisonment.
Well, there is actually no case yet. And that is, since there is no case yet, then because of the government's allegation that they are going to leave or flee, then we just have to put some measures, no? Just to let us know, the court, no? Just